tonight we are at the 5th Street Marketplace because my new office is here at the 5th Street Marketplace. And of course, Emma's happy because I picked the rainiest day. It's been nice all year, and now I picked this day to be here.
At least it looks good. You know, we have some sort of roof, but I have a feeling he's going to send me out for no reason in the rain. I think this is some sort of joke to him. No. So I brought a hood.
No, I
know
promise.
him.
I promise.
Okay.
So we're going to start with everybody in a place called Scottsburg. This is a series of ghost towns. For the whole month, we're going to show ghost towns. A series we did back in 2005 when I worked at KEZI. So
that's out by Reedsport, right?
Yeah, Scottsburg is right down there. And wait till you meet this man that we just ran into by accident at the Scottsburg Cemetery. Watch. We begin our journey tonight in a little ghost town I bet you've passed through 100 times on your way to Coos Bay. It's a little place called Scottsburg. They came from Ireland, France, and places in between. The early settlers of Scottsburg, Oregon. Silent now. Their history left behind on tombstones, in old pictures, and in stories revisited by those who still live here.
She liked it here, peaceful. So.
Was raised in Scottsburg.
There's a lot of them there that I'd have to look. A lot of the old timers were there. We had some characters that I guess every town does.
At one time, Scottsburg was a place where miners gathered supplies to head south to look for gold near Roseburg and beyond.
They run mule trains and pack trains from here to Roseburg. This was back in the 1800s, of course.
It was an shipping port.
It used to be the head of navigation, and sailing ships would come up there, and that's as far as up the river as they could get.
On this day, when we ran into Pat, his visit was not about Scottsburg or its history.
It was home, and it's, like I say, my mother and father, I got brothers, sisters, all buried here.
As he carried the remains of his wife with him, this day was about his history, a period that had ended for him.
You want to get the history on Scottsburg, talk to Henry Freer. He lives right there in town. He's the unofficial mayor.
We'll come back to a little later. We found the mayor in what's left of Scottsburg, just down the road a bit. The way Henry Freer tells it, his great-grandfather's brother walked to Scottsburg from San Francisco over 100 years ago. How long has your family been here?
Oh, it's 1851.
So you are Scottsburg?
Yeah, kind of.
Scottsburg was named after a businessman named Levi Scott. Scott owned the mercantile. There used to be an upper, middle, and lower Scottsburg. The town was a center of commerce from the coast for those going south into California. This was the last stop for ship traffic. Two floods in 1861 wiped out the lower and middle sections of Scottsburg. The highway came in, everything changed. Instead of stopping, cargo just bypassed Scottsburg. Now dozens of families live in the hills and backcountry surrounding the area. Just a few, like Mayor Henry, live in town.
Everybody does their own thing around here.
So what keeps people here?
The way I had it figured is a guy just will stay here. There's always work to be done around the local area. Why run all over the state? That's what they want you to do, and I won't do it.
Rugged individualists.
I kind of like everything the way it used to be, and I don't like the modern day stuff.
A place where the old ways work just fine. How is it decided who becomes mayor in Scottsburg?
Well, it just happens.
What do you mean
They start calling you mayor, and it just goes from there.
A place where personal freedom outranks everything.
I can kind of do what I want. I don't have to answer to anybody, more or less. I'm a freer, and I'm free right here.
A place where anyone can be mayor.
And I don't know, I ain't gonna be around for it.
Scottsburg, Oregon. A place people like Pat Thomas come back to forever. What's her name?
Barbara.
How long were you married?
Almost 52 years.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What are you going to miss the most about her?
Just miss everything about her, really. She's a special, special lady.